What's going on, everybody? It's Mickey Broadway Performance, and I thought I would make this video here because I haven't seen one online yet. If you've ever noticed these rails right here, I haven't seen anyone take these off and paint them, so I figured I would make a video. I tried it on that side already to make sure that it was something pretty easy. Of course, you've got to make it look easy on the video, so people think that it's just a quick 10-minute job. But actually, I did do that one first before, I started filming, and it is easy. And I'll show you it on the driver's side, and it just pulls right up. All you really need is one of these little trim tools. I like this one because it doesn't have the sharp edges on the side. It's rounded. That way we're not going to be nicking any of our paint. So let's get into it. Alright, so you want to get this trim tool underneath this side. You can see it's already peeling up there. And there are some little clips. Ta-da! There are these little clips. Oh, that's gross. These little clips in here. I bet you can just kind of slide that off. But anyway, this just pops up like so. And then there are some more clips on the front. Ta-da! Ooh, that clip came off. Hopefully that wasn't, hopefully that didn't break. We'll see. These are so faded. I've got some rattle can black paint and gloss that I'm gonna paint these and make them look all nice and pretty again. So that's what this video is gonna be about. Now I gotta get the passenger side off, and then I will prep these for paint, spray them real fast, and put them back on. Okay. Good. Okay, so it's really hot, and I've only got a little bit of shade, so I'm going to try to do this pretty quick. I'm going to clean them off with some citrus cleaner, purple power, orange power. Then I'm going to spray them with Rust-Oleum acrylic enamel. It's got twice the coverage, paint and primer. So I use that, and then I'll finish up with a gloss clear. Now, I'm going to try to do this pretty quick. I'm going to clean it. Dry them off, get all of this off of there with some water, let that dry, and then a couple of coats of this. Now I have used a oil before on these to try to get the color to come back and get rid of that faded oxidized look, but it didn't really last. That's why I'm painting them. And I'm sure you can order them. They're probably pretty cheap, but I mean, it's a little project, so we'll let that dry. I'll come back and do one more quick cleaning with some just water to kind of get some of that off, and then we'll spray them. Alright, so I got a little bit of water here. Now trust me, I'm not a paint expert. I don't know the best way to paint these rubber strips, but this is what we're doing. Y'all may roast me in the comments, but I really don't care. Now I am going to spray these out in the sun, but I'm going to bring them back over here into the shade so that they aren't being baked by the sun. It's hot down here in Louisiana. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating a lot. I actually need that rag. Now, I said earlier that I was going to clean these rails. I'm not going to get too in-depth with it. Just got a little water here. They're really not that bad, but that's a part of my car that, you never really get to. Never really get under the drip rails, you know what I mean? Stay on. So, there's some old wax in there from when they buffed my car. when I first got it. So that's cool. Some garbage in there. See? That right there. It's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty stuff. But we don't need it super clean. I mean, it's just the drip rails. Now on to the other side. And like I said earlier, you can probably just buy new rubber ones. But then, like I said, this was a little project. I haven't seen anybody replace them. I haven't seen anybody paint them. So mine were faded and stay on. Mine were faded and I wanted them back black. I've used oil. The oil stayed for a little bit and then they got faded again. So we're gonna paint them with some rattle cans because it's cheap. And yeah, it's a project. So that one's clean, that one's clean. It's time for our second coat of gloss black. Can you see this sweat dripping on my face? It is so hot. There's like literally no air moving outside. There's no breeze. The sun's beating down. It's high humidity. It's Louisiana weather. I'm literally gonna have to take another shower. I mean, I am drenched in sweat. So hot. So hot. I've done 3 coats of black and I'm about to do the first coat of clear. The black looks really good. Really good. And then I'm gonna do the clear. So yeah, but I need to dry off a little bit. All right, so it's the next day. I let them dry real good, and guess what? They look pretty good. They look a lot better than they did